Hello everybody, welcome back to Balatro's Road to 100%. Anything we could try for gold on? Plasma? Could be tricky, but let's give it a go. It'll be a good chance to get some of the chip jokers into gold seals. Does trips on its own do it? I know 2-pair often can. Yep, that'll do. That's pretty good, but I cannot afford it, which is a shame. Let's do this. Do I ever think that I could just build on finding uncommons? Also, do I think $25 really gets us going for a good start? Yes. Here is what I would like to do. We can make some spades. So, if we could find like a 9 of spades or something similar, we could then world and death our way. Oh, the hook. God, I hate the hook. All right, well, that plan is entirely gone out the window. I was going to try and make a flush house, but I just completely forgot about the existence of the hook. Pair of 7s. Alright, we can make a decent straight. We can't make a straight flush. We can't make a full house. I have no idea if this straight is 1,000 points or not. I would suspect not. Oh no, we're good. Okay, well. I bungled my way through that. $30, and we want to see uncommon cards. And lots of them. Hierophant, almost certainly. Wild, hearts, lucky, bonus, and stone. Okay, so. I'm going to go 664 into spades. Then 6/6 into Hierophant. Then a 3 into Death. And a stone card. This is not exactly how I was hoping things would go, but here we are. We are not in straight flush territory yet. But if we can keep this malt scaling going really big, we might not need chips, which would be an interesting way to do this. Gonna need some more money. But right now, just spades is my desire. So I would drop the tribe for an uncommon that does something else if I could. We could get rid of 2 cards we don't want to see, but I think I'm just going to Emperor. Tower's okay. Sun we can ditch. Decrease the level of the played poker hand. We haven't leveled anything up yet. 1600 for that. No 2, no 6 for a straight. Right, we need to add a bunch of cards. Oh, if we could find the one that puts stones into your deck every hand, that would be incredible. Choose one. More stones. Show me... Not these. Well, we could Ankh and just double any of these. I was hoping to see destroy one card and add 4 cards in or something for hologram. A rare is inherently not an uncommon, which is a problem. Okay. I don't think we win this coming round. Unless we could flush house, perhaps. We have 2 6 of spades and another 4 of spades. There's the 4. And there's the 6. So with 140 chips base, yeah, that worked just barely. But now I need 2 more really good uncommon cards. And those ain't them. Alright, I think I'm done for. Oh, I should have bought the standard pack for hologram. No repeat hand types this round is going to be tough. Here's a pair. Here's a straight flush. Here's high card. 1 hand remaining. Haven't played a flush yet. Somehow we persist, but we really, really aren't going to get much further with this, I imagine. We have 5 6s. We do. Upgrade flush by 3 levels. That helps a lot. But now 27,000 points is going to be really rough. Well, that's looking better. This is 4 of a kind rather than a flush because we have 4 of the 6s. I would like to see another 4 or another 6. We don't get it, but we could do 4 of a kind and a stone card. I don't think this will be enough. No, that was destined to fail before it started, probably. And that's okay. 9s and 6s is probably big enough as a 2 pair. Twas big enough. Oh god, you're gonna make me try mult scaling again, aren't you? Give me $25 and then give me all hearts. Right. We need everything to make this work and not extra chips. Basically. That's a great start because the higher our base mult, the more these multiplications do. I would like this. That's really good, just temporarily. So we want hearts, but we want some odd hearts in there. 3 odd hearts will do nicely. So now we have Odd Todd to tide us over while we try and build up for Bloodstone later. Basically. Double my money? No, but Hierophant will be fine. Let's hold $20 for $4 of interest. Where is oops all 6s when you need it? Lose $3 to gain $4 for the cost of $1. I think technically that is okay, but I don't love it. Lovers makes something else playable in hearts. An even heart and an even diamond into odds, or we could get rid of 2 cards that are not going to help our flushes. Just get rid of 2 8s. God damn, that's not how that works. Well, we have 2 9s now. Adoy. No, we're not increasing the size of our shop. Uh, 87654, straight flush. This is not bad, just because it makes it easier to find the hearts we want. You're uncommon, you're common, you're on rentals. You're a rental. I just don't think any of this is great. I'm going to take this to just sell it. Oh, it's a rental, so it's only worth $1. Never mind. Give me Juggler for now. We'll try and buy the extra hand in a minute. You know what? I'll play this with 4 odd cards and our base increased flush. This is interesting for the existence of this, because more mult means bigger numbers get multiplied more. I just don't love it being a rental. And right now we don't really need it, so let's do the big blind. Then we'll opt into the extra hand if we can still afford it. Sure, we'll do this with the wild card. And then we can play hearts or something in a second. Thought about playing just the 9s because they were odd, but no need. Right. Show me double my money. Never gives it to me. 9 of spades is big and odd and wild. An extra hand to play is big. Go on then. I'll gamble on a spectral. We have 2 hearts here. but I think the blue seal long term is going to be better. We can increase the level of our flushes over time. Extra large blind is scary. The order doesn't matter for this configuration. I just like to prioritize the interesting stuff on the left usually. I'm just going to play this rather than hunting down the blue seal. Okay. We've got aces. In that case, keep the aces, discard the evens and the pitches. There are 6 hearts left in the deck. I think we can find one. He said, over-ambitiously. Right, we need more support for this bloodstone if we're going to make this work. Blue seal again. Ballot is pretty good. It's one of the reasons why I focus on keeping interesting stuff on the left, because Ballot is now going to trigger that card 3 times. So these are all hearts, and this is an odd with extra chips going up front. But I need more than this. A death card. In lieu of an odd, I'll just take the biggest one we've got, which is a Jack of Hearts. Could have done a glass card, but I don't think it was the time for it. I don't want to burn through all my money. But I need this base multiplier on flushes to be much bigger. Because we're just barely keeping up with the score requirements here. Double my money. Nope, never. Right, we're clearly taking a different even card and making an odd card in hearts. If I'm doing that, we might as well make those cards better before I copy one. We're up to 15 hearts. Not that many. All diamond cards are debuffed. That will include our wild cards, which is a shame. If I could get 2 blue seals out of this, I'd be so happy. I almost want to play a few other hands just to see what I can get before playing this big flush. 4,000 points. Another 4,000 points. If I do this hand, or this hand and then that next hand, we can double dip on hands with these. Although I don't know if playing them both at the same time makes more of a score, because two larger numbers multiplied together will make more after the average. Let's do this. Get like another 3,000 points or something. Then do I think this is 29,000? Quite possibly. $42,000, but we get the double Jupiters, which is what we really wanted to see. Use them both before we transition to the shop screen so that it can generate a new one in the shop, perhaps. It didn't, but that's okay. Another lovers. Odd 7, because we don't want spades, we don't want diamonds, we want hearts. Base chips and malts are halved. I hate it. So that good flush we played a second ago was 30... It was like 42,000 or something, wasn't it? This is a less good flush, but we haven't found our blue seals yet. There's no way this is 12,000 points. So I can do this and get $3 back, or I could look for the other blue seal we have by cycling through 3 cards twice. I'll just take the level 5 flush, turning into a level 6 flush with this ace of spades on blue seal. The 9 is bigger. The ace is bigger, so the ace will go on hanging chad. These are bad. Keep doing what we're doing. Blue seal immediately is lovely. Let's do 2, 6, 5, 9, 7. Keep one of the other odd cards for the second flush we play. Or the second flush, at least, we intend to play. Only 32,000 there is less than half of what I would like it to be. Pair of 7s will get 8,000 maybe. We can do this alone, because we have 2 wild cards, 3 other hearts. So flush, ace with malt up front, blue seal in hand. This will be 23,000 points. $60,000, not bad at all. More wild cards, man. They're everywhere. But the sun is hearts, so that's better. Odd, odd, wild. I could make you a heart and then have the option to play you or not in an emergency. I guess that makes sense. We are up to 18 hearts or 21 with wilds, which is pretty good. Next round is the flint. That's going to be a problem. I don't know how much banner is going to help us, but we can try. pair of 4s with 60 extra chips on the back end. 1,600 points. That is not great. $35,000. We can do another flush, and then we could still do one more if we can draw enough cards out of it. So it's just this. $37,000. Here's ace high. We do not make a flush. That is a problem. There's no way we make 19,000 points out of 3 high as an odd card triggering multiple times. We have this Broadway. The ace is odd and will trigger multiple times. It's better than playing 3 high. I just don't think it's 100,000 points worth, but I guess we have to try. It's our best bet. No, 10 grand short. The malt scaling just is not going my way today, but we're not just being handed incredible chip jokers on a platter. I definitely just missed my mouth with my beverage and dribbled down myself because I'm a grown adult who knows how to operate their body. At least the camera wasn't on. This. Obviously that. Straight, 7654. However, this might be 900 points. It wasn't. Oh, come on. No 8, no 3? Thank you. It's not what we need, but it's what we've got. 10, 9, 8. Jack. 7, 6. Jack. 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 If you say it with enough force, the game has to listen. That's the rule. Oh, goodbye, banana. That was fast. Well, we have to Saturn. And let's high card with that. It's going to get weird. 7653. Wow, 3 pair, huh? Alright, that's not going to last very long. Oh, hello, Arrowhead. I can't not, but you are a rental, which kind of sucks. So we'll hold on to our $10 for interest. We are officially in spade territory. Though if I have a straight, I should think about playing it. We don't. All face cards are drawn face down. Any spade. One wafer thin spade. All right, we have something going here. The rental sucks, but that's what we get for playing on gold stake. I'm just gonna hold out for interest, although by the time this takes 3, it won't do very much anyway, but hey. At least the decisions are simple. Yeah, you take it down to 8 before the interest comes in. Stencils are no, popcorns are no. All heart cards are debuffed. Hearts, in case you didn't know, are not spades. Come on, spade. Thank you. Alright, take your rent. I think the time for Saturn has officially passed. So we're just looking for spades and trying to preserve cash in any way possible. We're doing about 40,000 points on a flush. We need to increase that. But we'll be okay here. They'll take 3. We'll still get $4 of interest after the rental. Golden Joker as perishable will cover the cost of the rental for a while. This is okay with the flushes that we're playing. Decrease the level of the played poker hand. Our flushes have not been leveled up, so that's fine. High card goes from level 2 to level 1, but that's okay too. Right, that takes 3, this gives 4. Double my money. Yes. Or I could make another ace of spades, but I think the money right now is probably more important. This is at 1.3, but now that we've dropped our whatever we had here, this is a much less important piece of the pie. That's lovely. Show me bull. Ballots on a spade going is an extra 100 chips, which is massive. $4, that costs 7. We're all right. Play only one hand as the boss here is a little scary, because if we get through 2 discards and we don't have spades, we're looking at playing high card, which is terrifying. But at least our cash situation seems to be okay for a while. Scary face. We have 3 face cards in spades. 30, whereas this is 50. This is Eternal, which is not the best. I think I'm going to hold out for better. That's wild, so we can either play it as a spade or discard it for a tarot card. Increase our flush a bit. That is very tempting with the needle coming up. By only one hand, we can play a flush with 4 cards instead. Do I want to double my money rather than take a shop? Yeah, I will. Okay, we have 3 10s. I need 2 spades, or worst case scenario, I think I could make some kind of hand with a 10 up front. We just did 75,000 chips. This is only 50. So this full house with a spade up front. Because we can't do ace, king, queen, 10 as a straight because we're missing the jack. And while we can do straights and flushes with 4 cards, we can't do them with gaps. That would be shortcuts domain. All right. That is it for today. No luck on the gold stake for Plasma. Join me next time. We'll go back to one of the other decks. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.